Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Salli ala Nabi. You asked me to re-record this lecture and the next one because of the echo in the sound. It's okay, by the way, so let us read it and interpret it. Can this be so? Cried Goodman Brown, with a stare of amazement at his undisturbed companion. How bet I have nothing to do with the governor and council. They have their own ways, and are no rule for a simple husbandman like me. But where I to go on with thee? How should I meet the eye of that good old man, our minister at Salem village? Oh, his voice would make me tremble, both Sabbath day and lecture day. Thus far the elder traveller had listened with due gravity, but now burst into a fit of irrepressible mirth, shaking himself so violently that his snake-like staff actually seemed to wriggle in sympathy. Okay, by the way, you have to read the whole story. It's one time, two times, three times. It's up to you, but you have to read it before you interpret it, and you have to read each paragraph, each lines before we do interpretation. Okay, in this paragraph, can this be so? Cried young Goodman Brown. Young Goodman Brown keeps talking about his shocks and amazement at what he just heard of the traveler. Okay, إذا بنرجع واحدة لورا. هون ايش كان يحكي معه؟ Say the traveler with the twisted staff, I have a very general acquaintance here in New England. The deacons of many churches have drunk there. إلى آخره. إنه قاعد بحكي له الأولد traveler, الترافلر من young Goodman Brown إنه كل الناس بعرفها أنا. All of the good people that you know, I do know. يعني مش بس أنت بتعرفهم إنهم بس كويسين. لا أنا بعرفهم كلهم وكلهم قعدوا معي وفي منهم we drank together يعني شربنا مع بعض. Or ate together, sat together, talked together, went into journeys like this together. So all of the people are bad in young Goodman Brown's village, which is called Salem Village. Okay, and young Goodman Brown actually is shocked and amazed by that. ما بيعرف هذا الحكي هو وكان فكر إنه كل الناس all of them are good people. Okay, that all of the people of young Goodman Brown's village, Salem village, are good, but young Goodman Brown thought that, but they are not. Okay, so he is also saying that he accepts them no more. قاعد بيحكي إنه كيف راح أقدر أطلع بعيونهم? How should I meet the eye of that good old man, our minister? Okay, يعني قاعد بيحكي إنه ما راح أقدر أتقبلهم. Just it's enough. Enough is enough. Okay. Thus far, the elder traveler had listened with due gravity, and he was all ears. The traveler, لما كان يحكي Goodman Brown, when he was expressing his shock and amazement, the traveler was all ears. يعني كان مستمع جيد, ما قاطع, to young Goodman Brown. But out of a sudden, he begins laughing out loud, and his staff was strongly shaking. But now burst into a fit of irrepressible mirth, shaking himself so violently that his snake-like staff actually seemed to wriggle in sympathy. هذه مهمة جدا إنه this when the old traveler, the demon, the devil himself, when he was laughing at young Goodman Brown out loud, he was shaking. All of his body كان يعني برجف. Okay, and his staff, the thing that distinguishes the old traveler or the fellow traveler or young Goodman Brown fellow traveler or his companion or the devil or the demon or the friend of young Goodman Brown in this journey, all of them are the same. They refer to one person, which is the devil himself. Okay, when he was shaking, like when he was laughing strongly, he was shaking, and by those shakes, his staff, okay, was like it looked like كانت زي كأنها حية, snake, أفعى, that wriggles and moves, بتتحرك وبتهتز. يعني لما نيجي نحرك مثلا حية, تخيل ماسك حية وبتحرك فيها, كيف راح تروح يمين وشمال, زيك زي هيك, تمام. So the thing is like that. هيك بتحس منظرها بيكون. So the thing is, when he was laughing out loud strongly, his snake or his staff that looks like a snake or looked like a snake was wriggling and moving. Okay. Ha ha ha, he was laughing, shouted he, the other traveler, fellow traveler, again and again, then composing himself. Well, Go on, Goodman Brown, go on, but pray thee don't kill me with laughing. The other traveler is laughing at young Goodman, but young Goodman is saying that I still have my wife Faith. اللي هذا الحكي هنا. Well then, to end the matter at once, said Goodman Brown, considerably nettled. There is my wife Faith. Again, there is my wife Faith. It would break her dear little heart, and I would rather break my own. Nay, if that be the case, answered the other, even go thy ways, Goodman Brown, I would not for 20 old women like the one hobbling before us, that Faith should come to any harm. Okay, so young Goodman Brown is saying to the other traveler, I still have my wife Faith. اوكي بحكي له لسه انا عندي يعني اوكي all of them are bad people young Goodman Brown بحكي okay all of them are good bad people not like I thought but I still have my wife Faith it would break her dear little heart if she knew about my trip إذا عرفت عن الرحلة تبعتي or journey not trip إذا عرفت عن هذه الرحلة راح يكسر قلبها هذا الحكي because he thinks young Goodman Brown thinks that she is a like kind of a saint an angel then they say, sorry. As he spoke, he pointed his staff at a female figure on the bath, in whom Goodman Brown recognized a very pious and exemplary dame, who had taught him his catechism in youth, and was still his moral and spiritual adviser, jointly with the minister and deacon Goodman. After that, after they talked or conversed with each other, they saw a female figure on the road. شافوا هيئة أنثى على الطريق. Young Goodman Brown دغري ميزها. He recognized her immediately and he knew her. He was the one who taught him his catechism when he was young. أول ما شافها ميزها عرفها مين كانت. She was a pious lady عجوز تقية. Young Goodman Brown thought that she is a pious lady because she taught him his catechism when he was young. هذا إجاني سؤال إنه talk about this lady شو كان اسمها wait Goody Cloyes okay so young Goodman Brown recognized and knew her. She was a pious lady who taught him his catechism. علمته المسيحية وهو صغير. And she's still his advisor. Not only she taught him his catechism when he was young, but also she is his advisor till nowadays. Also the minister and deacon Goodman were joining her. يعني مش لحالها كان محل minister and deacon Goodman. هذول اثنين بالكنيسة. يعني شخصيات مرموقة very like you know a very high ranked people in the church. Okay. A marvel truly that Goody Cloyes should be so far in the wilderness at nightfall. Goody Cloyes جاني سؤال إنه إحنا مين هي Goody Cloyes. She is a pious lady who taught or without a pious lady. She is the one who taught young Goodman Brown his catechism when he was still young. And she was still his advisor till the mean moment. Okay, so far in the wilderness at nightfall, said he, but with your leave, friend, I shall take a cut through the woods until we have left this Christian woman behind. Being a stranger to you, she might ask whom I was consorting with and whither I was going. Be it so, said his fellow traveler, be take you to the woods, and let me keep the path. Young Goodman Brown is surprised by Goody Cloyes. يعني زي كان مش مصدق. She is the one who taught me my catechism. هي اللي علمتني المسيحية. Okay, and they were all Puritans. She is the one who taught me my catechism, and she is in this journey. I can't believe it. He asked the other traveler to take away in the wilderness. طلب منه إنه يأخذ طريق ثاني. يعني يتفرقوا ويأخذ طريق لحاله young Goodman Brown between the trees so he never sees him and so she not he so she never sees him and so he never answers where he is going when she asks him. هو طلب young Goodman Brown طلب من other traveler إنه يروح في طريق ثاني. نقدر like we cannot by the question of young Goodman Brown when he asked the other traveler لما سأل other traveler إنه بقدر أروح بهذا الطريق إنه the other traveler has control over young Goodman Brown إنه بتحكم فيه. Okay, so he asked the other traveler to take away in the wilderness إنه ياخذ طريق ثاني between the trees so he never sees him. Sorry, so she again she حتى إنها Goodman is the one who taught him his catechism when he was young. She never sees him حتى إنها ما تشوفه بالطريق نفسه. Okay, why is that? Because they are in an evil journey. Okay, يعني أكيد إذا أنت بطريق كويس you would never be afraid of anyone to ask you where are you going, but as long as it is an evil journey you are totally afraid. Okay, between the trees so she never sees him and so he never answers. وبيحكي حتى انها ما تشوفني بنفس الوقت اذا شافتني راح تسالني انت وين رايح، فبهذه الحاله انا ما بدي اجاوب. اوكي the other traveler gave him the green light يعني قال له خلاص روح كمل طريقك اللي بدك اياه وبنلتقي بعدين. To do what he suggested and said that he will keep walking on the path. The other traveler said I will go, you can go, you have my permission to go, you have the green light to go wherever you want to go in this wilderness, but we will meet again. Okay, but me, the other traveler said, me يعني أنا the devil said أنا راح أظل بهذا الطريق ما راح أقطعه، راح أشوفها راح نلتقي إحنا وياها. And that is what we are going to see in the next slides. So thanks for listening. If you have any question, please go back to me. Please ask me to re-record anything back. You have to understand the text. You have to analyze it. You have to interpret it in the right way. So good luck to you all and